In many criminal cases, the most important decision isn't always whether or not to have a trial, but it's who you want to have that trial to. Do you want a judge or a jury trial? Most people don't realize just how different the two paths can be, and choosing the wrong path can completely change your future. I'm David Kiatta with Segura and Kiatta, a criminal defense law firm in Sugar Land, Texas. In a previous video, I explained what a trial looks like. Today, I want to take it a step further and explain the differences between a jury trial and a trial to a judge, or a bench trial as it's often called. Now, every case is different, and I'm here to make sure you understand what the options are and how they work. In a jury trial, the decision about your case is made up by citizens of the community. In a misdemeanor case, it's 6 people, and in a felony case, it's 12 people. And the prosecutor has to be able to convince all of them of your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, and the decision has to be unanimous. And the requirement of a unanimous verdict is unique to criminal cases. In a bench trial, the judge alone decides what happens. The judge listens to the evidence, evaluates the credibility of the witnesses, just like a jury, but it's only him that decides what happens. Both systems are lawful, both systems work, but both are very, very different. In a jury trial, the jury renders the verdict, not the judge. And the jury verdict must be unanimous. All the jurors have to agree if the government has proven the case beyond all reasonable doubt. In a bench trial, the judge wears both hats. They determine what evidence is admissible and whether or not the government has proven the case beyond all reasonable doubt. In a jury trial, the jurors are shielded from inadmissible evidence, meaning if the judge excludes evidence, the jury never hears about it. In a bench trial, judges, on the other hand, even if they exclude evidence, still hear about it. Now, judges are trained to disregard inadmissible evidence, and most do. But in reality, if a judge finds you guilty, you're always going to wonder, did they really exclude that evidence from their mind? Now, you have to understand that a lawyer can advise a person whether or not they think a judge or a jury trial is best. But ultimately, that decision is made by the client. And it's a very strategic decision, because in a jury trial, you're going to have 12 people coming from different walks of life, different backgrounds, all factors that come into play if they're going to decide your fate. Sometimes it's only the judge that's deciding your fate, and that may be what's best. Having a judge or a jury trial isn't guesswork. It's experience, it's preparation, and it's judgment over decades of practice in a courtroom. Choosing who decides your fate is not something you do alone. You've got to have an experienced lawyer to consult. My job is to guide you through that decision that leads you down a path for the best possible outcome. Contact us at Segura and Kiatta. We'll talk about your case, we'll discuss your options, and we will fight for your freedom and your future.